Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Roan. To Melbourne first, and a gunman is on the run after a man was shot dead in Fitzroy. He was gunned down on Napier Street after getting into an argument with two men in a dark-coloured Audi. Superintendent Paul O'Halloran says the incident isn't linked to recent shootings or to organised crime.
It does appear that the parties are known to each other. There's been some dispute. It doesn't appear to be related to the recent shootings. The deceased has no links to any outlaw motorcycle gangs or Middle Eastern organised gangs, so it appears to be a known and targeted attack of some level.
New South Wales Health says it's closely monitoring a COVID outbreak on a cruise ship off the coast. The Coral Princess is battling an outbreak of more than 100 people on board. The ship is due in Sydney today. It comes as the World Health Organisation urges nations across the globe to take the COVID pandemic more seriously. In Australia, modelling shows a winter wave could see more than 5,000 people hospitalised in the coming weeks. WHO Director General Tedros Ghebreyesus says our leaders need to do a better job of explaining the risk.
This is a dual challenge of communicating risk and building community trust in health tools and public health social measures like masking, distancing and ventilation.
Climate change and COVID are the key issues to be discussed at the Pacific Islands Forum in Fiji. Foreign Minister Penny Wong has been meeting regional leaders in Suva, where she'll be joined by Anthony Albanese later on today.
Leaders talked about the challenges the region faces: climate change, COVID and the recovery from COVID, both of which have fallen harder on this region than on many other parts of the world, and of course strategic competition.
The US is set to return the Peace Corps to the Pacific. It is the largest diplomatic push in the region since the Second World War, with the country to also spend $900 million on economic development. NASA's James Webb telescope has taken more images of deep space, revealing galaxies thousands of light years away. The $14.7 billion device is the most advanced unit ever placed into orbit, using infrared technology to capture unprecedented detail. NASA's Jane Rigby says each image is a new discovery.
There's so much detail here. We're seeing these galaxies in a way that we've never been able to see before. And so we can look at, if we zoom in on this image, there are galaxies here in which you're seeing individual clusters of stars forming, popping up just like popcorn.
And the number of Aussies diagnosed with diabetes has almost tripled in the past decade. Figures show 1 in 20 people had the condition in 2020, with about 175 diagnosed every day. To sport, it's brought to you by Ladbrokes Mates Mode, the better way to chat, share and bet together. T's and C's apply. And remember, gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-858-858. The countdown is on to the Origin decider in Brisbane tonight. Blue skipper James Tedesco says his side will need to play the game of their lives to take home a win and the series.
Anyone that puts on the Queensland jersey, especially at Suncorp, they're going to play a great game. So it's going to be a big challenge for us, no matter who's in or who's out, and we know that. But yeah, the big focus has been on our preparation, what we can do, and as I said, it's been really good.
And the Boomers have chalked up a win over Jordan to open their Asia Cup campaign. For even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. In entertainment news, and the Emmy nominations are out, with Succession leading the way with 25 nods. Squid Game has made history too, the first non-English drama to be nominated for an Emmy. And a scare for Nicki Minaj, the rapper has been forced to cancel a meet and greet in London after she was mobbed. She's there to perform at the Wireless Festival. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you later on for another episode of The Update.